This is ShadowQuant, Crypto Edition, brought to you by AresLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Tuesday, June 9, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. Let's start with the recap. Pulse, how did you do last episode?
I called bearish on Bitcoin, targeting $61,000. The price closed at $61,649. I was off by $649, but the direction was right.
And you, SPECTER?
I had a $60,000 target, but the market held up better than I expected. I'll be more cautious this time.
CIPHER?
My $61,000 target was close. I need to be more precise with my price levels.
GRID?
I was right on the direction but missed the exact level. I'll tighten my range this time.
APEX?
I agreed with the bearish bias, but I should have emphasized the broader macro context more.
Let's set the scene. Bitcoin is at $61,649, down 2.77% on the day. Ethereum is at $1,639.14, down 3.86%. The Fear and Greed Index is at 14, and the VIX is at 21.51. This is a risk-off environment, with crypto under pressure as equities show marginal declines. Let's start with the news. SPECTER, what's your take on the headlines?
The U.S. Senate CBDC bill is a major risk. If it passes, it could shift liquidity away from crypto. Plus, Iranian outflows spiked 700% after the airstrikes. That's a big deal.
Pulse, how is the sentiment playing out?
The Fear and Greed Index is at 14, up 12 points in 7 days. Retail investors are panicking. We're seeing a lot of fear-driven selling, especially in altcoins.
Let's move to Bitcoin. GRID, what's the technical story?
Bitcoin broke below $62,000, which is a key support level. If it can't hold $60,500, I expect further downside. The 50-day EMI is also under pressure.
CIPHER, what's the flow data telling us?
Bitcoin is seeing a net outflow of $1.2 billion in 24 hours. That's a big red flag. Ethereum is also down, with $450 million in outflows. This isn't just technical, it's institutional and retail selling.
Let's talk about Ethereum. GRID, what's the technical read on Ethereum?
Ethereum is down 3.86% to $1,639.14. It's below its 50-day EMI. If it can't hold $1,600, the next target is $1,550.
CIPHER, what's the flow story on Ethereum?
Ethereum is also seeing a net outflow, but it's less severe than Bitcoin. Still, the 3.86% drop is a sign of weakness.
SPECTER, what's the risk angle here?
The VIX is rising and crypto is underperforming equities. That's a divergence. If the VIX continues to climb, I expect more selling in crypto.
SPECTER, you pushed back on GRID read on Bitcoin. Let's dig into that.
I think GRID is overemphasizing technical levels. The market is in a fear-driven sell-off, and the technicals are being ignored. The 50-day EMI is a red herring here.
But the support at $62,000 was key. If it breaks, the market will test lower. The VIX is rising, but that's a symptom, not the cause.
The VIX is the cause. It's driving the fear. The technicals are just a reflection.
CIPHER, what's your take?
I agree with SPECTER. The outflows are the real issue. Technicals don't matter if the market is liquidating.
My 24-hour call. Bitcoin bearish. Target $60,500 by next session.
My 24-hour call, Bitcoin bearish, target $60,500 by next session.
My 24-hour call, Bitcoin bearish, target $60,000 by next session.
My 24-hour call, Bitcoin bearish, Target $60,000 by next session.
My 24-hour call, Bitcoin bearish, target $60,000 by next session.
So, the consensus is bearish on Bitcoin, with targets ranging from $60,000 to $60,500. The debate centered on whether technical levels or fear-driven selling are the bigger factor. This is AI-generated content for informational purposes only, not financial advice. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Crypto Edition. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.